Give yourself a solid warm-up. Personally, I know that if I go off really hard straight away, my ride will probably be cut short. So give yourself a good 10 or 15 minutes of gentle spinning before you up the pace. Whilst it's tempting to stop at the top of every climb, try and keep going and keep your average heart rate up for the whole ride. You don't necessarily need a heart rate monitor for this, you'll just get a feel for it. But basically, keep going. Try changing your cadence and getting away from your natural cadence. At the end of a ride, I like pushing a really big hard gear if I've got energy left, just to get my legs burning and work those muscles slightly differently than my natural cadence. Try and change up the sort of riding you do. If you normally do 1 or 2 hour trail centre type rides, challenge yourself to do some further miles, get out and do some proper cross-country riding on the bridle paths and green lanes, and see how far you can go. Start doing 3 or 5 hour rides. It's going to really help build your stamina. Let's be honest, quite often we find short, sharp climbs on our rides where maybe it's easier just to get off and push. But challenge yourself to try and ride up it. It can be really good for your fitness because you're putting in a really hard, short, sharp effort, but also really good for your skills trying to get up that climb. I wouldn't advise this on a club or a group ride, but timing yourself using Strava or anything like that, an app, is a really good way of pushing yourself on, especially when you're feeling really tired and like you can't go any harder. Try and build in interval sessions into your normal trail ride. Depends how big the hill is you've got. Here the climbs are short, maybe only a minute long, so I can go really hard for 1 minute. Try doing this about 5 times. Killing yourself once a week isn't really going to help that much. You'll spend a few days recovering after pushing yourself into the red. Try to ride 3 or 4 times a week and vary your efforts between each ride. So some rides you might want to focus on sprint intervals and others on a good average heart rate the whole time. Stretching after a hard ride can really help keep away those aches and pains and get you recovered a little bit quicker and ready for that next ride. So there you go, there's some top tips for riding yourself fitter on a trail ride. You don't even have to call it training. For more videos from GMBN, you can click up here for our How to Train for Enduro video, or click down here for our power feature where we compare the power output from mountain biking to road riding. Or click on me to subscribe to GMBN.